Here we are coming up on, whoa, downtown Port Orchard. I'm going to the bank, and then I'm going to go to a grocery outlet and see what I can see in there, because I haven't been in there, and they probably got a lot of autumn stuff. Downtown goes along the water, and across there is the shipyard. We've gotten caught in another storm here. It's not a bad storm. There's no wind. It's just a rainstorm. And it's been pouring and hailing, but now that I started the camera up, it says, no, we're going to make a liar out of you. It's nothing. See, there's blue sky over there. I told my son who's driving, I'm in the passenger seat, he's in the vet's office right now, I said, there's going to be a rainbow, because it was a bright, shiny, sunshiny blue skies, and then on the other half of the parking lot, it was black. Black skies, dark blue, big, poofy clouds. It was really, I wish I should have got a picture of that. It was pretty interesting. So, we went to grocery outlet, super crowded. I've never seen the parking lot like that before, ever. And, it's because people are trying to get in there, you know, and find a bargain, because the grocery stores are so expensive. Even grocery outlet had some high prices. I think I spent $120, and I've got, I think, 5 bags, and I will show them to you when we get back home. All right, I spent $119, and I got a lot of stuff. So I'm going to start with the cold stuff to show you. I got I've probably said this 100 times, but I wrapped the dog's medication in singles. I had been buying the ones that are off-brand, because the dogs don't know the difference. But these were about as much as the off-brand, so, and I was almost out. I got some of my favorite Daisy cottage cheese. And so this was grocery outlet. Grocery outlet, you know, you go in with what you want in mind, and you may or may not find it. But I didn't go in with much in mind at all. But I found it. Okay, and I got one of these mini buttermilk biscuit things. I'm not even sure why. I'll make it for the guys for breakfast one morning. How many are in here? 4? I've never bought the little ones, so I don't know. Servings, 5. Are there 5 biscuits? Oh, okay. That'll be great for them for breakfast. And then cream cheese, it's called Simply, and I don't know, but it was a lot less than regular. I hope that it is actual cream cheese and not plant-based, because I've never used plant-based. Nope, it's real cream cheese. And then I got some of the Laughing Cow. That's my favorite. I like it in the low fat, but this isn't that bad anyway, even in the regular. So these are all going to go. Oh, here's one more thing for the fridge. Egg roll wrappers, and sometimes I make egg rolls with them, and sometimes I make other stuff with them. So I was wrong. That wasn't the last of the cold stuff. I got one of these Stouffer's meatloaf and roasted potatoes. It's just a single serve one. How many calories? 310 calories, 910 of sodium. Okay, well, it is what it is. And then I've never used this brand of oat milk, but it says Truly brand gluten-free premium oat milk, Irish oats, extra creamy. And I've been wanting an iced coffee or something like that lately, and my favorite way to have an iced coffee is with oat milk. I think it's creamier. So that goes in the fridge. And then I got a package of pork chops. Oh, that's just a reflection. I thought I saw something black in it. I was like, oh gosh, what is that? So this is thin sliced premium pork assorted, bone-in, loin, sirloin, and rib end chops. Got pork chops on the menu this week. So I'll be happy to use that. And then I got a big, mega honey ham. And those are good for making, what do you call those things? Sliders, you know? With the buns, you put them on there, put some cheese and some stuff, and good for football. You leaving? No, okay. And then we've got Royale All Natural Uncured Bacon, product of Canada. No hormones, no nitrates. This is good. It was like $3.99, I think. It was a good price. It may have been $4.99. I have the receipt. I'll look at it. Last cold thing, I think, is, you know, the fake crab. I don't even know how you pronounce what it actually is called. Suriname. It's cooked fish product. Doesn't that sound delicious? Now I'll put this in the fridge. All right, now these are all shelf-stable pantry items. I've never seen this before. Street food. It's Uncle Ben. I'll still call him Uncle. Street food, fried rice with vegetables, and it's 420 calories in one thing. So I think this is for the guys. 90 seconds in the microwave. Got 2 of them, and they were super cheap. I got 2 cans of Pace nacho, like pourable cheese for nachos or whatever. These were 50 cents a can, and I would have gotten more, but they are good until 10:25, and so that's done in, what, 4 days? And I know they stay longer, but I'm not going to buy them that way. I'll let them get that old on my own shelf, but not from the store. I was going to say I have chili on my... Oh, shoot! It's white chili, though. Drat. It's okay. We'll use this for something else. It's roasted, crushed tomatoes. And those are so delicious. We've got some low-sodium soy sauce. I like the low-sodium best because I can't taste the difference. And then we've got some better cheddars. Haven't bought better cheddars in, oh gosh, years and years and years. When my kids were toddlers, this was the snack of choice that they would do just about anything for. Like a high-value treat for your toddler. You want to go potty in the potty? Okay. We've got herb seasoned stuffing. This is the blue one. It's the one I use for my Thanksgiving stuffing, and so I got 3 of them. They tend to disappear quickly as soon as people start shopping, which is going to be right after Halloween when people start looking for their goods that they want. Okay, so that all goes in the pantry. And then I got these snaps, and they were 50 cents for the bag. They also expire very quickly. But I plan to do that deal where you put the square things down on the cookie sheet and you put the Rolo on top and then you stick them in the oven, at, well, just on low, and they melt and it becomes a crunchy caramely treat. So I couldn't find these in the store, and I found them when I got in line finally. So there you have it. And, oops, these go with the Heidi stuff that I'm already putting away in the closet. It's Christmas. So that'll be in a bowl for everyone. And these, there's only 6 in here, but you get, they're harvest snaps. I think they're made out of pea protein. I'm not positive if I remember that or not. Oh, here we go. Yeah, green peas, vegetable oil, safflower, canola oil, sunflower oil, rice salt, calcium carbonate, rosemary extract for freshness. So if my guys don't like these, I can always put them out in that little refrigerator on the porch. Okay, now that is it for edible. And I have some non-edible that I also got. I will show you that now. The first thing, it's a gingerbread man garland. It's approximately 6 feet long, and I can hang it up around the fireplace behind me. Let me show you. It says, "Try me." I didn't even realize this until I unpacked it. It's got colorful lights on it, too. That was cute. I didn't even know. Okay, I got 3 pair of very thick, it says, short boot socks. But what I like to do with socks like these in the wintertime is just wear them around the house. Because the floors, there's not a spot of carpet in this house. I planned it that way. When we bought the house, I said the first thing we do, and he agreed, was to rip out all of the carpet that had been here probably since it was built, and all of the linoleum that was older. And so now the floors are cold. because they're all, you know. Okay. These are nice. They look like they'd be very warm. And then I got daffodils. I'm going to force these in a pot in my kitchen window. They don't need a whole lot of sun, so it'll be okay. In my kitchen window, and they will be, you know, a bling of color in January. 4 in one pot will be great. The last thing, I needed some of these. I actually did need these. Grip and Seal freezer quartz. So, that concludes. Let me get my, oh, I can turn off that gingerbread guy and get my purse and tell you what I'll show you. All right, here we are. We've got the Port Orchard Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. So I spent $1.50 each for those 2 Uncle Ben's. The Better Cheddar Crackers, $2.49. The canned cheese sauce, $2.98, or 2 for $2 at $1.49 each. Those crushed tomatoes, 50 cents a can. Yes, yes. Harvest snaps were $5.99. There were 6 packages in there, so they were $1 a piece. I need to pay better attention. I assumed they'd be like all the chips, you know, they would have more than 6. Kraft cheese was $2.99. The low salt soy sauce was $5.29, and that's cheaper than the grocery store for sure. I got 3 bags of that Pepperidge Farm stuffing. They were $3.19 a piece, so $9.57. That giant bag of pistachios, $12.99. That was the most expensive thing I bought, I think. So, pretzel snaps were 49 cents. That bag that I'm going to use to make with the Rolos, I'll show you when I get done. I'll show them tomorrow. And then there's, oh, I see they were 2 for $97, but I only got 1. Rolo caramels were $2.99. The quart freezer bags were $3.99. I was charged 32 cents for 4 bags at 8 cents a piece. Egg roll wrappers were $3.99. The 4 daffodil bulbs, $3.49. I'm starting to lose my grip on it because it's okay. And the fall bulbs were $3.49. And the meatloaf, you know, frozen dinner, $7.99. The Terry boot socks that I got for myself, $7.99. And the Gingerbread Man LED garland was $7.99. Did I show you that giant container of butter? Yeah, I did. $6.99. That's a pretty good price. And the cottage cheese was $2.79. The extra creamy oat milk, $2.49. Go cream cheese. I guess that's just cream cheese. Imitation crab was $3.99. Laughing Cow wedges, $2.99. Pillsbury biscuits were $99. And finally, the bacon was $4.99, not $3.99. The pork chops were $8.59, and that was pretty good for a balance due of $119.06. I think I got a lot of groceries for just about $120. And so I was going to make another card tonight. I don't know if I am or not, but I know the game is probably about to come on, and so I'm going to go watch the news and just kind of hide out. I went to get my stuff out, and I found my Costco card, and I said, oh my goodness, my Costco card wasn't in my wallet. I flipped it over, and it's not mine. It belongs to one of my adult sons, and I don't know if I saw it on the table when I was putting stuff away and thought, oh, this is mine, and tossed it in my purse. If he tries to go to Costco, it's going to be trouble for him because he's going to have my card. Hopefully not. Hopefully he just doesn't have a card and he lost anything. But I'm not going to show you what's in here because who knows what's in here. Yeah, I've got my Costco card. That's me! Okay. I meant to say goodbye. Goodbye.